Alright gents, this video is how to disassemble and assembly the gas system and clean it of the Speedline from Verney Carron. This particular model is a 308, which is slightly different to the 30-06 and 300 Win Mag, but I will go through that in detail. Now, first you have to take up the swivel nut. Alright, put that aside, fore end off. Now you get the gas system, pull the bolt back. Alright, you're exposing the gas system. Now this is the gas system, the gas goes into this gas block, and for the 30-06 and 300 Win Mag and 7mm Rem Mag, the gas system will only push gas through this tube here, which then pushes the counterweight back. The 308 in particular has a secondary gas system down here with a gas piston. There's 3 parts in it, which I'll get to in a second, and it's very important to listen on that. Now, if you experience that your gun doesn't cycle, the very first check is to take the fore end off and have a look if this is loose. So if you can move that, or you have to feel that it's loose, all you have to do is tighten the screw, which I'll get to in a minute, which is down here. All right. So we have to disassemble this to clean it properly for the 308. So what we do is we have to punch out this little pin here. Now we cleaned up the gunsmithing room, and I don't know where the punches are, so I'll just use a screwdriver. But anyway, so punch that out, get it out. This is what it looks like. Small pin. All right, put that aside. If you shot your rifle like 500 rounds, 1,000 rounds, that might not be as easy as that. It should be, but it won't be. So you might have to hammer a little bit of crap out of it to get it out. Now, you take this part off. Now there's 2 parts. That and this, all right? So you put those to the side. Now it's very, very important that you do that on a flat surface, because there's 3 parts in here which come out, and you want to put them, or you have to put them back into the firearm in the right order. So I'm going to shake them out. So it's 3 parts. 1, 2, almost 2, 2, and the gas piston itself. There you go. All right, so we have the gas piston. We have what we call the rocket. It looks like a little miniature rocket. And then we have a spring. Now, this is the order, and this is how it's been put back together. Important is that the rocket looks like it's shooting into the piston, not into the spring. It fits perfectly into the spring like this, and that's totally not how it's meant to be. Okay, so just think the opposite way of how you would put it together. That's the way it goes. So the rocket shoots into the gas piston, and then the spring behind it that catapults it. All right, so here you go. Take a mental picture of that. Be careful not to lose any of the parts, or your gun won't work. All right, putting them back down. Now what you'll then do to clean it is a drill, a 17 cal brush, and then go in and go for gold. Right, you clean this out. I suggest just use workshop degreaser from Repco or your auto store. That'll do the trick. And then it doesn't need any oil in it, because the gas goes through that, so it will actually pretty much burn the oil and cake it all up. So that's it. That's as easy as it is. So assembly is the exact opposite way, but before I do that, I do want to show you the screw that I was talking about once it focuses. All right, so this screw here, that screw here, that sometimes comes loose, which then causes the gas to expel here instead of through the gas port into the counterweight. All right, now assembly, assembly opposite. So first in the piston. Now the piston should move nice and smoothly, all right, in your gun. If that's not the case, it ain't clean. Then the rocket pointing towards the piston, then the spring, all right. Then you put this piece in. Now there is a hole. There's a hole here that you need to line up so you can put the pin back through. Okay. All right. So you put the pin through. You put that in. I'll just just do that with my little thing, line it up properly. Now I'm going to put the last piece on and hope not to turn any of it. Right, line that up. Okay, all the way through, nice. Center it, and then put the pin back in. Alright, there you go, that's it. All we now have to do is put the counterweight back forward, close the bolt, put on the fore end, alright, and put this nut back on. Now this is important, alright, hand tight, that's it, hand tight. Now you obviously see it's not lined up. So you can finish off the last quarter turn with a spanner or a screwdriver, but just a quarter turn to line it up. If you tighten it more, your fore end may break during firing. So suboptimal, all right? Again, this is it. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I'm happy to make another video or explain more about why in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.